There's a ton of history that the town of Breckenridge holds, and my teammate Brittany sat down with Susan Gilmore, the marketing and outreach manager at Breck History, to hear how important engine number 9 was to Boreas Pass and how important it still is to the town of Breck to this very day. Check it out.
We were talking things historic and trains and specifically the High Line Railroad. So let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of the history about High Line Railroad and kind of how it came about. And it served that side of town, or was it Colorado, for like close to like 55 years, correct?
Yeah, no, it's a fascinating history. I mean, in 1872, Governor Evans created the Denver, South Park, and Pacific Railroad. And at the time, Breckenridge and especially Leadville were right in the middle of their big mining boom. And so that gold was a big draw, not only for the miners, but also the industries that kind of worked around that. And the railroad was definitely one of those. In 1881, South Park started working on the High Line, which started in Como. But before the end of that year, they'd already reached Boreas Pass. And that's where they established the town of Boreas and the railroad station there, which became the highest railroad station in the country. So that's how we get the name the High Line. Really, in Breckenridge especially, women and children didn't stay up here year round until the railroad came in. So there's definitely lots of history to tap into there. It was actually on April 10th, 1937, the last train pulled out of Breckenridge. And that was with engine number 9. That's actually still here in Breckenridge now at our High Line Railroad Park. I mean, the town of Breckenridge wouldn't be what it is without the railroad coming through here.
Well, fantastic. And if anybody wants to know any more information on kind of the history of Breck and just kind of get a better view, where can they go, either online or on social media?
Yeah, you can go to breckhistory.org. We have information about all of our sites, including Highline Railroad Park. But we also have a blog that has just tons of history information for any kind of subject that you might be interested in. And you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram as Breck History.
Awesome. Well, right on. Thank you so much, Susan, for jumping on today and chatting with me about all things history and Breck and the High Line Railroad. It's some awesome stuff to kind of see what happened then and where we are now, and kind of how we can love on still the railroad and engines itself. So thank you so much for hopping on and chatting about that with me today.
Absolutely. No, thanks for having me. I'm always excited to talk about history.